Hey Scorpio, welcome to your general love read. This is for February 21st through the 28th. However, time is fluid. So whenever you come to this reading, if it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. Okay, if it does resonate, or if you are new here, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. That is how this message gets out into rotation to those that need to hear the messages as well. Especially if you haven't subscribed. The way that YouTube works is you'll see my videos in your feed for a short time, and then away I shall go. And you'll be like, who was that mysterious pink-haired goddess? And where has she gone? I am right here. All right. So I take all of your love and gratitude straight into my heart and right back to you. Okay. So, if you're new here, welcome. I am intuitive, and so some of what you may hear may not resonate with you as traditional tarot. Okay, just know that I'm being guided by spirit guides. Some of them are mine, some of them are yours, as well as like frequency, vibration, inner knowing. All right. I am pulling right now the intention and cards for the collective. I like to start with cards for the collective so that if the rest of the message does not resonate, you're still getting something from spirit. Okay? There's a lot of passion, okay, within you right now. But with the dragon, I am really getting, make sure that you do not get burned. All right? I feel like you've definitely taken your emotions out of the situation. For some of you, that may mean that whatever situation you're dealing with, you think that you can just be above board and passionate and play and not put the emotions in there and not get like stuck catching feelings. But just be aware, okay? Because you're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place here, because they're giving me here innocence and morality. In between both of those, that's where the emotions lie. Okay, those emotions are in between the innocence and the morality. And I feel like when you take the emotions fully out, you're going to kind of weave back and forth between two extremes. And on the one hand, this is about the morality card for me. What they're showing you today, more or less, is I'm done playing in the sandbox, okay? I'm making my own sandbox, and my sandbox isn't even a box, okay? But then we have the innocent here, okay? There's this idea of wanting to have the spark and the butterflies and the dinner and the romance, okay, and the flowers. But without the emotion in there, okay, eventually on one end of this, you're going to get burned. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to share. I'm going to look at your overview energy, past energies, current energies, and then that will guide from current moment what the potential future energies are, okay? So, overview. There we have the duality, okay? Queen of Wands. And you're very stubborn in this house. And look, everything just fell down. That's your energy, okay? Stubborn as shit right now, okay? And between the innocence and the morality, okay? Standing strong. I'm the queen. I'm the goddess, okay? If you're like the male, all right, it's still like I am the emperor, okay? I am the god. I am Aries. But I'm also Cancer, right? Like like you're all over the place. Okay, the past. All right. Everything in your life probably paused for a while. And that could be why you're moving into this energy. Because you've been paused. Okay, you've been gaining new perspectives. And especially when you take what's going on in the world around you and you add that to everything else, you're probably just like stir crazy, sick and tired, okay, of the BS. And you're like, no. I'm getting out of here, okay? And so there could be a lot of reactive, fiery energy, okay, sparking the firecracker here within you. Current energy is that you are trying to seek balance, okay? It's not like you are purposefully weaving back and forth, okay? And they're showing me in my head, like when you watch the movies, right? When somebody's like running away from the bad guy, like they're always weaving back and forth. And maybe that's what part of this is, okay? Maybe somebody walked away and you were left in this hangman position. And now, as part of your trying to run away from it, there's the weaving, okay? Yeah, because how do you find balance in a situation where there's love and separation? All right. Future energy here. Okay. I feel like this person is going to come back around, or you're going to get a second chance. But I feel like for most of you, this is the past coming back around. And with the Page of Wands, like you have got a whole mouthful that you want to say to them. Okay? And there's a part of you that's like happy as a clam sitting at the bottom of the ocean with a giant pearl going, ha ha ha, right? Like, now I'm going to tell you, and you're just going to sit there and listen. Because if this person is coming back around, my feeling is that they're coming back around because they've worked through their own triggering that you brought up to the surface within them. And they're coming back thinking that everything's going to be roses. And you're like, F that. All right? You're like, no, I'm going to tell you how it is. Like it's kind of like an energy, I've just had enough. And now you're going to hear what I have to say. All right? And if this is someone new coming in for a second chance at love for you, that could be where you get burned. Because if you're projecting the past on the new person and they haven't done anything yet, all right, I can see where that could be a problem. So, Queen of Wands. Okay, part of this is that you feel like you don't feel comfortable in your body right now. Okay, you're going through an expansive process. You're moving through energies. You've got these extremes. You're trying to balance. And you're taking a very new beginning in very new energies within your body. And it feels very uncomfortable. And so you may be relying on old past comforts, okay? And for some of you, that could be good. It could be calling up a friend. It could be, getting into dance or whatever it is that makes you feel good. But there are some of you, not all of you, someone needs to hear this, that you could be delving back in to some old bad habits, okay, that are not really serving you well. Okay. And part of what you could be doing is this fire could be being stoked by the fact that you're not having the conversation that you want to be having. I can even see someone is like deleting someone's messages, deleting their emails, like, I'm done with you, goodbye, done, 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 right? In the past, okay, I do feel like there was a place of envisioning this person as being your stability, being the calm. Like, it could have been a second round, like this upcoming could be a third round. Or even for someone, it could be that you know, had left a serious relationship and then here comes this person. Okay? And they just, you lean against them and the beat of their heart just, right? Like you just feel like this is home. All right? And when you're with them, all the barriers come down. All right? And everything becomes calm. And then things end. And you are enraged. Okay? And it brings up a lot of ego and a lot of fear and a lot of very negative energies. And I feel like it was, I mean, it's meant to come up, right? Because you have to address, why do you feel this way? Where is this stemming from? So you can address it and move to a higher space. But that doesn't make it any easier to deal with. Okay, so currently we have you in this, okay, Empress energy, taking care of yourself, working through the transformation. All right? Trying to find that balance. But somewhere within you is this ping of desire to have the happiness, okay, with this person. It could be that they were definitely a divine counterpart, and you could very much be energetically still connecting with them, perhaps in dreams, okay. Future energy. There's the rage, 5 of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Feeling good. All right, there's that Queen of Pentacles, the return of the badass bitch. Okay. Feeling good, feeling confident. Forbidden fruit, none for you. Okay. I feel like somebody's going to get an earful. But there is another side to this. All right. 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. What is the light path? What is the right direction for you? Where do you find love? And I feel like you may be just tired of that question. Okay? Because bottom of the deck is that you've been waiting. You've grown. You're growing now into this Empress. You've been waiting for an Emperor. And every Emperor that comes along, whether this is a feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. Ego-driven. Ego-driven. Right? And you're like, I'm done. Done with all of that. Okay? You could be looking for King of Swords right now. Like, you're like, I want someone who's just to the point, factual. I don't want anything else. I just want somebody that gives me exactly what I'm asking for. And that is my foundation for love. Okay, but remember, you are passionate as shit. Okay, you've risen up bringing that fire, bringing that passion with you. King of Swords will do nothing for you because King of Swords does not bring that passion. Okay, especially not in that shape. Okay, no. You want like, they're saying in my head, Aragon. I don't know. Is that the king in the Lord of the Rings? I love that show, but don't ask me to know the names. Okay, but for some reason, because I'm like, Aragon, isn't that the dragon? I don't know. Because that's what it feels like to me. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, you want fire. So, Spirit's just, giving you a reminder, okay, of that. So let's go ahead and clarify. A little bit deeper. Okay, so it's interesting because I'm like, why do you feel so uncomfortable in your body? Okay, and they give me the Hierophant, all right, because you are becoming like this higher level connection, this higher level energy. And this Hierophant in this deck is my little Russian doll. Okay, so within you is a different you. Okay, and so you're becoming a different you, and it feels uncomfortable, and you could be feeling some of the strain and pain of that, and that could be part of why you feel so unbalanced. Okay, Knight of Cups. If you're watching this person online, okay, take this as it resonates. Roles could be reversed. You could be seeing that this person is starting to get in touch with their emotions. And there's a part of you that's like, good. But there's also a part of you that's like, damn, okay, because you can't see around the horizon. You can't see the blind spot. So you don't know what that truly means. And you're seeking. Okay, High Priestess, you're seeking. You could be doing meditations, listening to readings, reading books, taking programs, trying to figure all of it out. Okay, and not just this person and their emotions, all the little dolls within you. Okay, all the little dolls in the little Russian doll. You're trying to figure it all out. Okay, and Spirit keeps saying, blind spots. Okay, see that moon? There is a part of this that you are never going to figure out until you're right there in it. So they're like, you've got to quit focusing on the answer. Instead, focus on the question. Okay, yeah. For some of you, okay, you could really be going back to the past. Because the Ten of Cups in this deck, all right, is, you're kind of sitting there as a ghost, okay, as a different entity here, watching this love story. So you could be watching old movies, okay, or looking at old memories from things that you did with this person, or even things from before this person, even as far back as when you were a child, maybe watching like old movies of parents or grandparents, okay? And you're trying to sort through, okay, what does this all mean? And the strength, and does it mean that I wasn't enough or wasn't strong enough for this person? What this takes you down is that path where you're not really working on yourself. Okay, with the Nine of Cups in reverse. It puts all of the abundance above you, and it starts feeling out of reach. And it's just, a lot of this has to do with the, you know, the thunderbolt, the tower moment that you went through of pain with this person. And you still feel very betrayed by this person. You can't see, again, they're showing me the blind spot here. You can't see what's on the other side yet. But some of you, they're showing me with the sword. Okay, again, I feel like this is not for everyone, but this is a message that someone needs to hear. Okay, the harm that you're doing to yourself, the old patterns, they do not serve you. Okay? You may feel like this old habit allows you to cut things away, but it does not. It just cuts you deeper. Okay? So they're really saying, all right, that you need to do the work or reach out to someone to help you do the work, okay, to get out of that spiraling pattern that you're in. Okay, in the past here, yeah, Five of Swords clarified by Five of Swords. Okay, there was rage, there was fear, there was sadness, there was feelings of not being seen. And this person, okay, scathing away in your view of it, like they were unscathed. Okay, they were the devil and they got away without having to do the time. Okay, they did the crime, they did not have to do the time. Yep, you came, you saw, you danced, you played, you left. King of Wands. But I honestly don't feel that's true. I feel that, again, it's just kind of from your viewpoint. Okay? Unless this person is a full-on narcissist. Okay? If your person is a narcissist, I am not talking about them. Okay? But if your person is not a full-on narcissist, I do not believe that they walked away from this unscathed. There's just too much emotions in it. Okay, currently, coming out of the deceptive energies, starting to reflect on how you got here, and starting to ask those questions instead of seeking the answers. That is what will be the transitionary point for the Empress. And if what you truly seek is a King of Swords that is vibrant and fun and loving and not, okay, this transition, asking those questions, that's how you can bring in the right King of Swords for you. Okay, that's how you clarify with the universe what it is that you are seeking. Yeah. You want somebody that brings both sides to the table. Okay, Two of Pentacles here. But again, I'm showing here this woman, I mean, like, she has like the rashes and the blood from the being hurt so much, like all over her, the legs, all over her. And it is because her baby's been torn in half. Okay, your inner child could be dealing with the innocence and the morality. Okay, your inner child could be feeling this imbalance and this harm, and for someone that's self-harm. And there's a calling here with justice to come into balance. Okay? Because there is almost like this feeling of this snake is the one that's doing all the damage here. And I feel like the snake is old wounds, old trauma coming up to the surface from everything that you just went through. So you think with this Lovers, okay, that you have fully guarded yourself here. Like you may have even done spells, okay, because they're showing me all the skulls on top of the Nine of Wands here, all ablaze, all on fire, because you're fiery, right? So maybe you did some sort of fire spell to block this person, and yet they are still in that house. Okay, they are still in your house. You cannot get rid of them. They are in your soul, in your mind. Like they're saying to me, and I don't really know the song, but I don't even know if this is really what it's called, but they're saying Unforgiven by Metallica. Okay, if that is a true thing. All right, they're saying to go listen to that, because there's something in those lyrics to address how you think you've cut this all out, and yet it's still, okay, in your brain. It's still in your head. And everything you're creating, okay, the Wheel of Fortune in this deck is, okay, Grandmother Spider, creating this world from the internal energy. You are still creating your world from this. Okay? I mean, the webbing. See the webbing coming out from the masculine's head? This is where the world is still being created from right now. And whether that's good or bad is, you know, your choice. But it is what Spirit is saying. Okay, future energy. Justice. Okay, remember there's a lot of rage in the future here when this person comes back around, or this is on somebody who's just come in for a second chance that you're projecting on. Cutting someone's heart out. Okay? And hopefully it's not your own heart, because there is that energy of not wanting to feel anything, of not wanting the emotions. Okay, but it does feel like how you're seeking balance here is, you know, I'm taking your heart now. Okay. And no more focus on emotions. Okay. Done with emotions. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm focused on just the foundation. Okay. And you could just turn your focus completely around to the family that you have. Or you could turn it around to your tribe. Okay, and make them your family. And I'm just going to focus on them. I'm not going to focus on anything else. You're like, I'm taking that which has been loyal to me, and that is what I'm going to make my center. Okay. But here's the thing. There is something new that's going to spark out of all of this. All of this rage and anger. I feel like that's what this is about here. The Two of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Somewhere in here, in between the morality and the innocence, somewhere between the rage, something is going to spark your heart. And all of a sudden, there's two paths and an idea of love. And when that happens, there we have the Fool. All of a sudden, you're on the edge of this rock, breathing in the emotions. And you're like, oh shit, I had forgotten how this feels. Okay. And she's becoming this like mermaid. Okay. Oh, I want to dive into this. Okay. That actually is not a bad thing. Okay, because what it does, Page of Wands in reverse, this releases that anger within you. Okay, you no longer feel like you have to go on a tirade. It just kind of falls away. It also, everything that's been slow and slow and slow, it stops. The slow progression, it's like a restart. Okay? It's kind of like my car. Like I push on the brake and the engine goes, sure. And then you start going and the engine turns back on, right? Okay? Restart. This Fool, this new sense of emotion that you're going to breathe in that smells so good, restarts your life. Okay? Restarts everything. Boom. Look at that. You start manifesting. Boom. No more worries about, making tough decisions, cutting things out. Done with that. Okay? You ended the cycle, the world, because you didn't get to the Fool without the world. Something in here, when this person comes around, someone's coming around that's going to spark everything up. Okay? It could be that you're getting clear about this King of Swords that you're calling in. This very non-traditional King of Swords. Okay? And it just changes things. So let's get some cards here from the universe. Okay? Yeah. Okay, right now, again, this Queen of Swords, I cut the shit out. Don't come near me. Okay, I'm done with that, and I'm done with those emotions. Okay, that's kind of where you're at. But an emperor is coming. Mask off. Okay, clarity in hand. I do feel, right, you are going to rage at the machine, but maybe getting it out of your system. Maybe that's what it takes to restart your life. Right now, your intentions, okay, Spirit is asking you to look at what is being hidden about how you are moving forward in life. Like, what is the hidden motivation that you are not addressing here? Why are you taking emotions out of the scenario? Elephant greatness. Love is your strength. Love is the greatest emotion and highest frequency of all. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Okay? The elephant can take down anything. Okay? Stomp through anything. Rage like no other. But that elephant, when it's in love, it will just take that big old trunk and take that little baby in, and it just cuddles it up, right? So, and they move in a pack. Okay, they move in a family. So I do feel like you can't move forward without love. Okay? So the big question here for you is how? All right, ask the question, how do I be in love? And it probably starts within. All right, so I'm going to move to the extended. The links are down below for Patreon or Vimeo. Patreon is available immediately. It goes live at the same time that this video starts. Over on Patreon, I have to still do uploading and transcoding and everything over on Vimeo, so that one usually is not available until later in the day. So, okay, just you still have both options though. All right, so I hope this helped. I'm going to give you a little sneak preview. Everything's down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys, much love. Okay, bye. Scorpio. So what is the lesson that you are learning, okay, within all of this craziness, all right? Patience. You will balance the current cycle only through acknowledging moderation. I have ceased to act and live in a present moment energy. Okay? Big lesson there. Okay? I know. Believe me, personal experience. So, let's take a look here for a second before I start the rest of the reading. Before Spirit guides me, okay, through what's going on around this, perhaps with your person, I really want to know, okay, what is the Six of Cups coming towards you? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so it is whoever it is that's coming towards you, okay, could be someone coming in as a mentor. It's somebody that appears very stable, but they are not, okay? It's something playing on your sense of instability of where you are, okay? Yeah, trying to get away from your past, okay? It's a doorway that's coming through that feels like a sense of clarity, okay? 8 of Cups with the Ace of Swords. Okay, and this person could be showering you with gifts, making you feel good, all right? But here's the thing, okay? This person, 8 of Pentacles, is coming in to give you that chance to finish working on yourself. Everything that you have been kind of pushing aside down the middle emotionally, it's all going to come up to the surface here. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords is in reverse, which means that you're not completing, okay, the pain cycle. You're going to go through it. And all of those swords are in the upright. And that could be why it comes through with so much rage. Okay, because what you want is love. You may not be asking for the emotions, but you want love, okay? Page of Cups here. What you're getting is the 4 of Cups, okay? An awareness of the emotions you truly seek.